Hey guys, welcome to the John Stevens Jr. Made It Through Monday live stream show. I've been saying that for almost, about 4 years, but we have also started on Sunday nights. But this is our last Made It Through Monday live stream show. Glad that you're here. I'm at the beautiful Davisdale Kitchen in Lebanon, Indiana. And unbeknownst to me, there's a house full of people. I hear sound out there. Is there sound? Oh, see, I knew I needed a sergeant arms with this many people, but Brene's kind of... I thought somebody's speaker was up, to be honest with you. It was his speaker. That speaker will be 15 seconds behind Bob, and that will really mess up the entertainer. But we're glad you guys are out there. Hey, tonight, it's that time where we ask you to do a couple favors for me, whether you're watching from Indonesia like our friend Betty does, or live music checked in from Australia last week. You're watching on the replay, Facebook or YouTube. If you do me a favor, if you put in hashtag Made It Through Monday, we appreciate that. Smash and like that like and love button. That'll be great also. And let me tell you what we're going to be doing tonight. You can we're going to be singing 10 songs. This is our very last show. Brene and Brenda both asked me, how did I feel about tonight? And I was really kind of good until today. Now I'm a little sentimental about it because this will be the last time for a while that I'll see y'all out there. So I'm going to do my best. I'll do my best to keep my smile going. But we're going to be sharing some of your comments, which were very, very sweet, very heartfelt. Playing 10 songs. One song from my co-producer, my good friend Julie out there. She requested this one. And I'll be sharing my upcoming show schedule with you. I will be talking about my friend Amy Jo, who's got a new single out on a song that I was a co-writer on. Bad Decision. Real excited about that. And like I said, sharing some really heartfelt comments from you guys, my usual crowd out there. So I've only been talking 2 minutes. Let's see who's in the chat. The Hope Dealer from Greenwood. She's already checked in. Thank you, Tracy. Mark Starnes. Mark, are you guys back in Indiana? Boy, the chat is moving fast tonight. Gary Figs joined us, checking in from Indianapolis. Well, if you guys want to check in now, you can do that too. The Salt Gal's with us, but we'll ask you to do that later also. But thank you for doing that. Sandy Sailor's already got the Made It Through Monday. Becky Pettit down the street saying hi to everybody. I love it when you guys do that. Gretchen Lone. We're going to get ready to talk about Gretchen here just a little bit. And I might have said this already, but that covered all the things. Let's look at tonight's set list before we go any farther. And then I'll catch you guys. You know what? I didn't bring it over. I did this one time before. I'm going to do this on the fly because I did not bring the set list over. I do not think. I don't. What's this? Let's see if we can do it in real time. Add to overlays. It says set list. I go to my desktop. Hang on. This is real live TV. Open. It's loading from my desktop. I made it, Brene, but I didn't pull it into the StreamYard. There's all kinds of steps you got to do. But there it is. It popped right up. Tonight's set list. Let's take a look at it. Coming out of the gate, a song from my second album produced by Lars May, who gave me a great comment on the post tonight. Living Recklessly and Innocent Again. Lay Down Beside Me, a song for Julie. That's one of her favorite Don Williams songs. So I figured since she has been my co-producer all this time and is a faithful virtual tipper, I at least ought to play one of her songs for her. So Julie, that one's yours out there. Uber Me Home, I Almost Stopped Today. Steal a Little Sugar, Brown's Wonder. Heavenly Opera, got a bunch of requests for that. Coke in Tennessee for Uncle Dennis Morgan out there. This Little Town. And YOLO. So that's what we're going to be singing tonight. And I will get back to the comments. And let's just get this show going right now. Make sure you've hit the hashtag Make It Through Monday. What happened? Are we live still?
Yeah, it's fine.
I have no comments. Now I do. Don't ask, John. Just play, right? Little song off the Summer Sessions album. Wrote this about my daughter when she got her driver's permit. Living recklessly and innocent again. She drives 2 hands below the wheel, and when she turns the corner, the front tires squeal, 'cause she's driving my Ford Taurus way too fast. Got the radio turned up real loud and she's fixing her hair while I'm watching out my front windshield, reflecting on my past. I used to be there in her seat, My whole life in front of me, not ever dreaming every day it all could end. Hey Amy, yeah, there's a part of me that wishes I was still 16, living recklessly and innocent again. I'm gonna ditch my job, buy myself a home, getting registered just South Dakota in the spring. I'm gonna play guitar for some Nashville star. I'm gonna live the fairy tale, dream all my dreams. I'm gonna play truth or dare. I'll even grow long hair, go every place around the world I've never been. I wanna live, I wanna learn, I wanna crash, I wanna burn, living recklessly and innocent again. Hey, Aunt Teresa's down there in Petersburg, Indiana. Join us. Brian Mills is watching from somewhere near Citrus Springs, Florida. Kenny Knowles jumped in tonight. Good to see you guys. Patricia Yates down there in Seymour. Thank you guys for coming in. Well, she's speeding down the interstate, and every car inside she's blown away, and I'm trying my best inside to hide my grin. But there's blue lights flashing up ahead, so she hits the brakes and says, "Hey Dad, will they ever let me drive a car again?" But as they waved us right on by, I felt a spirit I recognize, reminding me of everything I've never been. I'm breathing air, I'm still alive, gonna show the world well, there's still time. I'm living recklessly and innocent again. So I'm gonna ditch my job, buy myself a home, get registered just South Dakota in the spring. I'm gonna play guitar for some Nashville stars. I'm gonna live the fairy tale, dream all my dreams. I'm gonna play truth or dare, I'll even grow long hair, go every place around the world I've never been. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna burn, living recklessly and innocent again. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna burn, living recklessly and innocent again. Recklessly and innocent again. Oh, the light. You know what it is? The live studio audience had to sit quiet for 5 minutes and to get a chance to make noise. They went crazy. They went crazy. It is hard. It's hard not to talk and things out there, but they're doing a good job. And Brene is doing a fine job on the bantering couch, that's for sure. Hey, it's that time of the show, Julie. It's check-in and sharing time. A lot of you guys have already done that. Let me know where you're watching. There's my friend Tracy Livingston. Look at that, right on cue. Checking in from Fort Myers, Florida. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tracy. You guys, I'm going to be scared tonight. Sometimes Brene and Brenda hear me complain. I go, oh my gosh, there's 500 comments and I've only been done for 15 minutes. I got a feeling tonight you guys might break one of those records out there. So thank you so much. I do have mixed emotions about this being my last show. And like I said, I'm going to try to stay strong. But it's check-in and sharing time. Let me know where you're watching. If you will do me one favor also besides that, I've already asked for a bunch of favors. I've already said, hashtag made it through Monday. I've already said hit the like and love button. Now I want you to check in. And now I want you to share. If you can do all those things for you, that would be awesome. Let me see who else I haven't said hi to. Sandy Saylor, have I said hi to you? She's talking to Orpha. Hey, Orpha's birthday is today. We're going to sing happy birthday to Orpha after a while. Michael Stevens has joined us. There's Tim Davis, and there's Susan. Oh, she's back from Florida. Well, at least you picked a good time to come back. So you picked a good time to go to Florida, that's for sure, because it was cold last week. That's for sure. Let me see who else is out there. There's Becky Clinkenbeard. Did I say the right Clinkenbeard? I think I did. Good to see you out there. There's Gay, watching over in Waynetown, Indiana. Vicki Berkman was at my show on Saturday night. Vicki, good to see you in the chat. Great to see you Saturday night. It's been a while. Judy Brown, what'd she say? John, please sing happy birthday. we are going to. We got Judy after the end of song number 8 is when we usually sing happy birthday, or after number 7. It's on the list. If the guy follows it, who knows if he will tonight. But yeah, we're singing happy birthday to Orpha, and Buzz had a birthday yesterday. So we're going to sing happy birthday to Orpha and Buzz. I'm just checking out there to see if I've not said hi to somebody yet. I think I have. Adam Green down in Lagodi. There he is. And hey, Bob, guess who's in the chat with us right there?
Who's that?
George Beltran, center fielder. All I remember about George, he could run down anything.
He could.
And he wore white cleats back.
He did.
Yeah, man, he looked twice as fast as what he was. George, we don't cover that center field like we used to, do we? Yeah, a little bit slower. I bet I would be. George probably still can get her done. Adam Green down in Lagodi. Barbara Mitchell. I'm going to sing Kenny's song tonight. I almost stopped today. Glad you're out there. All right, Salt Gal's with us. Brene's in there. So let's go on to the next song. You guys have checked in for me. Sandy, thank you for checking in from Carmel. Be like Sandy. Let me know where you're watching from. And even if you're on the replay, we appreciate when you do that. So let's go on to the next song here. It's a Don Williams tune. Julie has been my co-producer since, I don't know, some point when we started using StreamYard. We started out, like I said, using just Facebook Live, and we did that for a while I was in Lafayette with Gretchen Lone up there. Man, we had some good times on Sunday. We started the show on Sunday nights. Then I moved to Heritage Lake, and we did the show from Janet Wallace's house, and then we went from Sundays, and then we went to Mondays, and then we've done the Monday thing for about 3.5, 4 years. So, but we've been a lot of places doing these live stream songs. But Julie has been there somewhere since the Heritage Lake days, I believe, and she's been running the StreamYard as the co-producer with me, and she is a good friend, comes to shows, promotes me, and she is a very generous virtual tipper. Virtually every week she says thank you with a virtual tip. Julie, I appreciate your support for this show, and I figured I would do you a Don Williams song because of that. And you know what Don would say, boys? Let's start her in tune. And it is, all right? Julie, this will make my mama happy too, because she's a big Don Williams fan. I spend my life looking for you. Finding my way wasn't easy to do. I know there was you all the while. Now it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me. Kiss all the hurt of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Mornings and evenings all were the same, and there was no music till I heard your name. But I knew when I saw your smile, now I can rest for a while. So lay down beside me, hold me and hide me. Kiss all the hurt this world away. Just hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Now that's what I call a purdy song. P-U-R-D-D-Y. Thank you, studio audience here. I appreciate that. So, Julie, I'm going to toss it to you. Now, Julie, I think I told everybody last week. I just made an announcement. I kind of decided the day up for sure of what I was going to do, and I didn't tell anybody for sure I was going to do it because I didn't know if I was going to carry through with it, and I did. So the next day, Julie sends me a text. She goes, "Well, what made you decide not to do the Monday shows?" And I can't remember exactly what she wrote back, but it was something like, she was going to try not to be sad about it. You said the end of an era, didn't you? And that's when it started hitting me, Brene. Brene asked me if I was happy or kind of sad. I'm kind of sad tonight. So anyway, I told Julie I was going to toss it to her, and I told her tonight when I sent her the show notes, don't make me cry. So it's all you, so don't make me cry.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, he wants me to keep it together. I was doing all right too until today hit, and it's like, wow, this is it. So I want to thank everybody for letting me be a part of your Mondays for the last couple years. I've made some friends out of the Monday night show. I'm Facebook friends with a lot of you, so please keep in touch that way. Looking forward to hearing from you. John, I need to thank you. Music is a part of my soul, and you have graciously let me help you with your Monday night show and other projects throughout the last couple years. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate our friendship, and hopefully that will get to continue after the show. So everybody who is close around here, my challenge now is for you guys to come out to a live show so we get to still see each other. So everybody take care, be safe, stay healthy. I will miss you all. Love y'all. Take care. All right, John, back to you.
Thank you, Julie. That was sweet, and the same way. Of course, we're still going to be able to see each other at shows and things, and that was almost like this is our final goodbye. That was the way I was feeling. No, it's not. It's not. And I'm going to see all of you guys at shows and things. And I would be remiss, but Julie, thank you so much for your friendship, your support. And can I pull you up one more time? I will do it, but. Check out the support of this gal. She's wearing her John Stevens Jr. merch. I think she has every piece of merch that I own. Check that out. I think she does. And she is, look at that, round the room, everywhere. And she helped put those together on the merchandise and things for me. So, Julie, I appreciate you more than I tell you often enough. And she is, like I said, she has been a faithful virtual tipper and supporter all this time. And I'm going to miss seeing you too. And I would be remiss without talking about my bantering partner, Brene Davis, right here. She's chewing food right now, so I got her at perfect time. She can't talk.
That's not very nice.
Well, Brene is my bantering partner, and you don't know how hard it is until you just. Can you imagine looking into a screen and you see all these comments coming by and there's nothing coming back at you? So, Brene, you've been gracious, you and Brenda, for letting me come into your home. And Brenda, how long ago was it that you started going upstairs? She said, I've had all of this guy can take, and he's here. I'm going upstairs to the sports desk. And she started out where she is tonight, everybody. But the only reason she's down here is because there's some food on the table and maybe a cocktail or something. But Brenda and Brene, thank you so much for opening the Davisdale Kitchen. This has been an era here too. We've had some learning challenges with hooking up to the Lebanon Wi-Fi and I just great conversations before rushing and afterwards. We've solved world problems. We know who should be coaching IU basketball, and we talked about the IU game. How many Hoosier fans out there? How many Hoosier fans in the studio audience? Oh yeah, the rest of them are scared. Anyway, the Hoosiers did it this week. on Sunday, I guess. But anyway, thank you, Brenda Renee, for opening up the home. And this is not going to be the end, guys. I will be doing something. It might be a while, but I'll do something. Make sure this is what I wanted to say. Make sure that you are following me on my Facebook music page. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow on my website. My shows will be there, and we'll be seeing each other. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I should look in the chat real quick. Now, I just want to let Larry Davis and Michael Stevens know, yes, tonight we're going to be into overtime. We won't be a lot. Hey, there's my live music friend I saw from down in Australia. He checked. Where'd he go? There he is. He says, checking in. Good day from Oz down under. So welcome back to the show this week. We're glad to have you. Robert Smith. Is Robert with Molly? Yeah, hello, John, from Molly and Smitty. We still give Molly a hard time because we missed her at Frankfurt last time we was up there. But I'm just looking. Aunt Teresa, look at there. She's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, that's going to be one of the things I know a lot of people are going to miss. I'm going to do one more song real quick here. And then I've got about 3 different, little things I want to read to you that some of you had sent me some comments. So I won't run them all at one time. But after this song, Julie, if I forget, will you remind me? Say, John, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. So let's see. Uber me home. Let's do that one. I started day drinking in the morning and I blew right past noon. Next thing I was knowing, it was late afternoon. All the girls looking pretty, my funds were getting low. My common sense was screaming it was way past time to go. I tossed my phone on top of the bar along with my keys. I said, bartender, could you help me and text this message, please? Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me home. Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me. Got that Uber app on my home. Thank you, Tim. I could probably drive her home by closing one bad eye, but I'd be better off in the backseat watching my Uber driver drive. Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me home. Hey, Julie, can you pull up Robert Smith's comment there one more time if you happen to find it back in the chat somewhere? You're welcome. Robert and Molly were in that video, Uber Me Home, we shot up there at the Linwood Tavern up in Lafayette with our Lafayette friends. And that's what happens, Brene. I'm trying to remember the word and I start reading the chat and I said, where the heck am I at in this song? But I got it now. That's when that music started playing and I felt something in my feet. So I jumped up off the stool and grabbed that girl right next to me. We were swinging, getting our groove on, pretending we knew all the words to every single song. I tangled up her feet and we went crashing to the floor. That was my final clue. I didn't need to drink no more. Somebody Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me home. Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me home. One more time, y'all. Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me, Uber me home. That's one of Bad Betty's favorite songs out there. Thank you. The studio audience is right on cue out there. I appreciate that. Kathy Van Cleve, good to see you. Yeah, we are going to sing happy birthday. Y'all say hi to Kathy. Say hi to my buddy Bob Cruz down in Florida. That's one of the things that I know you guys look forward to speaking to each other. One of the things that, man, we never did work out. Wouldn't have been great if we could have had like I Made It Through Monday, like get together sometime on a Sunday afternoon. Something to think about for down the road. Maybe we can do that. There's Faye Cole up there in Lafayette. Glad to have you with us. Pamela Suzanne, thank you. There you are. Good to see you, my friend. Watching from the south side of Indy. Glad to have you with us. Andrew Miller, take me out to the ball game. Take me out. That's all I got tonight, Andrew, but I know you're going to ask for it. I know you will. All right, let me see who Michael Stevens is joining. I said hi. Now, It's Nina King. Nina is Nina, right? Or is it Nina, like Tina? I don't know.
Could be either.
Hi, Ms. King. Doug Schmidt's with us out there. Where's she watching that? She says, hi, everyone. I'm going to get my service to work. Hope everyone made it through Monday. Thank you very much. Orpha, you got a lot of fans out there. That's awesome. We're going to sing happy birthday in just a bit. Tracy Smith Duncan, the Hope Dealer out there. Good to see you, Tracy. What did Mr. Nelson say? Oh, that's the Broncoettes are in the house. I was looking. Where did it go? This chat is moving so fast. I was looking for Mr. Nelson. There he is. He moved down there. He said, just won't be Monday night without hanging out with my friend John Stevens Jr. and the whole gang. Yeah, I tell you what, you guys can all still be friends, though. You all can send each other messages and start coming to my shows. We'll hook up. We'll meet up together. DJ's out there. I see Becky saying hi to DJ. Mindy's watching old Peyton. So that's all right. Make sure. Hey, Christy Whitaker from over in Crawfordsville. She's saying hi to Orpha. Thank you, Christy, for joining us. There's Lori. Good to see ya. I love the Colts song. She's still a Colts fan. All right, Lori, great to see you out there. You know what? There's so many songs we could be doing. I appreciate you remembering that song, though. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dennis Morgan, I hope you saw the list. Hey, everybody say congratulations to Dennis Morgan. I heard this secondhand, Dennis, but I heard that the foot has healed up and you don't have to be going back to the foot doctor. He had some things going on with his diabetes and things, and he's getting that straightened out. So, Dennis, that is great news. I owe you a phone call, brother. I said that probably about a month ago, but we'll catch up. Glad to hear that news. And yes, I'm singing Coke in Tennessee, and I'm telling the whole story tonight. So you stick around for that. There's Mary. Mary, glad to have you with us. Trying to get through this chat real quick. Man, I am so far behind. So far. Donna Davis, Orpha loves you, and I'm gonna prove it to you after bed. I apologize for plowing through this, but I got to get to singing, guys. Becky Cummins is out there. Good to see you. All right. You know what? This is what we got to do. It's virtual tippers time. I just about forgot, Julie. Let me go to the banners. I want to say thank you to last week's virtual tippers, and there they are. Last Monday's February 17th show, Julie Schultz scored $10 with her Venmo. Thank you again, Julie. And my buddy Mark Smith from Stylesville hit my Venmo for $10 also. So thank you guys so much for your generosity out there. I know there have been a number of you throughout the years that have said thank you with a virtual tip, and I appreciate all of those out there. And this week again, thank you to Julie and thank you to Mark. But if you'd like to say thank you, as always, we have our PayPal, our Venmo, our Cash App, Apple Pay, all the different things, the Zelle. And if you would like to say thank you, Julie. As soon as I started to go there, I said, I got to do virtual tips for her. Julie's keeping me on track tonight. Renee is managing she's being like the sergeant arms in here because we got a lot of people in here. And they're doing a really good job of holding down the ruffling out there and not distracting the entertainer. But that's not always easy. So then I give them permission. Now did you moon me?
Flipped you off.
She flipped me off. Well, it's her house. It's right. I guess she can. See what I have to do, all these distractions around here. Hey, now I'm glad you made me laugh a little bit because I'm gonna do something that's a little harder for me. I'm gonna start sharing some of, after I announced last week that this week was going to be our last show, I started getting a lot of comments in the chat, and I scraped the ones I think I could find. If I missed you, I apologize, but I've got about a couple pages of them. So here, we're going to do this one right now, and it says at the top, Brene Davis says, we have all enjoyed your Facebook live stream shows. Definitely will be weird. You need to do you, boo. Maybe some new songs will come down the path. Have a great week. Good night, John Boy. Well, thank you. Then underneath, Becky Klinkenbeard said, all good things must end. Enjoy your break. John, you deserve it. Thank you for that, Becky. I appreciate it. Peg Heck Martin, one of the Broncoettes. I saw Fade. Is Peg in there tonight? Has anybody seen Peg out there? She's out there. Well, that's great. I'm glad she's out there. She says, good night, John Boy. We'll miss these Monday night shows. And Dennis Morgan, he got his wish. He said, last show, nothing but all John Stevens songs. Well, we're doing them all but one. We had to work in for one for Julie, but I'll share some more with you later, guys. I'll share some more with you. So now it's on to song number, we're hustling here. Song number 5. Here's one of DJ's favorite. DJ could always say, I could sing this song 6 times on the way to church or play it 5. I don't know if he sang it, but he played it. You know what? Come to think of it, Renee, have you ever heard DJ sing?
No.
I've seen Mindy's lips move, but I've never heard her sing either.
No.
So for such music lovers, neither one of them sing, do they?
No.
Not in front of us anyway.
Not in front of us.
Little song I wrote with Andrew Vaughn called Steal a Little Sugar. About cruising down Sugar Creek on the way to Turkey Run. Hey girl, grab your bikini, come do a little floating with me. The water's just right, not a cloud in the sky, and you can work on your tempo free. Just me and you in my canoe, drifting all the way to Turkey Run. Keep your paddle in the water till it gets a little hotter, then we're jumping for a little fun. You know the mud between your toes can make you kind of weak in the knees. It makes me want to throw my arms around you, lean a little closer and steal a little sugar on Sugar Creek. Hi, Lisa Smith up there in Lafayette. Oh, she could be out of the country. She was on vacation last time I saw her. Maybe she's back in Florida. Good to see you out there, girl. Hey, girl, you know what you're doing when you give a little smile to me. Rubbing in your lotion is causing a commotion, makes me want to take a little peek. Hi Sarah, that new tattoo that I bought for you that only you and I know about. We're gonna see a little more when we take it to the shore after the sun goes down. Cause you know the mud between your toes can make you kinda weak in the knees. It makes me want to throw my arms around you, lean a little closer and steal a little sugar on Sugar Creek. Come on, kiss me, drive me out of my mind. I want your lips all over mine. Cause you know the mud between your toes can make you kinda weak in the knees. Makes me wanna throw my arms around you, lean a little closer and steal a little sugar. Steal a little sugar. Let's go steal a little sugar down on Sugar Creek. I know Linda likes this, but Orville likes it. DJ likes it too. Steal a little sugar. Let's steal a little sugar down on Sugar Creek. Oh, little song I wrote with, I know.
You know?
I know. I caught myself in the middle. Did she send you the text and not me?
Yeah.
I'll play the Amazing Question. She said he skipped song number 4. Is that what she said?
Wow.
Wow. But see, I found it. I was going, these girls are all over me. I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
I'll come, because I was looking at my notes and I thought, wow, song number 5 already? And I thought, I didn't sing song number 4. So
Correction on my answer to you earlier.
what's that? Oh, hang on, Brene's taking over the show here. What, Brene?
Mindy did sing one time at her birthday. She did the Could You, Would You, Ain't You Gonna.
Oh, that's right. She did do that. Yeah, okay. That's right. Thank you, Lisa. Hope to see you next time we're up in that Lafayette area. Hope you're enjoying yourself. There's Brandy Boo down there hanging in Jasper, Indiana. Love to catch up with everybody. We're going to be doing some parties down southern Indiana, so I'm sure she will be at some of those parties with us outside of JR's bar. So, Brandy, good to see you and Mike out there. All right. I told Barbara Mitchell out there that I was going to sing a song for her hubby, Kenny. And after this song, I'm going to tell you about my friend Amy Jo. She's got a brand new single, a song that we wrote together called I Could Be Your Bad Decision. And I'll share a little bit of news about that and how you can find it. And you can help Amy out by downloading the song at your favorite musical platform and sharing it with your friends. That would be awesome. So just for Barbara Mitchell out there, I saw her once in the chat. Barbara, you still out there? DJ saying hi to Mr. Mills. There's Mary. Mary, I got one of your comments coming up, darling. Yeah, thank you, man. The only thing is, I'll have two slow songs together. That's why there's a reason for the order out there, Mary. But that's all good. That's all good. So let me see where can we get the They are. That's all right. That's all right. It's good. It's good. Almost Stopped Today for Barbara Mitchell out there. Kenny used to listen to this song, and he'd be having his beer, talking to everybody in the bar because he was just kind of a socializer. But whenever this song come on, he'd just stop and sit down and just stare at the entertainer singing the song. Wrote this with Mr. Stan Webb. One of my favorite songs we ever wrote together. It was on the Summer Sessions album. A little tune called I Almost Stopped Today. When I turned down that blacktop road I used to drive each day, I told myself you're making a mistake. But I just can't but help but wonder if you might be home. So when I drove by I didn't know my heart would break. I slowed down and saw you with our baby on the swing. So I hit the gas and drove on past, just praying you didn't see. Yeah, I almost stopped today, trying to figure out just what it is I'm missing, can't seem to live without. Hey, I thought my heart didn't let you go, it didn't love you this way. Girl, I almost stopped today. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I've had a drop of alcohol, and I'm trying my best just to show you I can change. But I've had the day from hell at work, my last nervous shot. This rush hour traffic's driving me insane. And then that red light caught me right in front of Barney's liquor store. I came so close to cheating, like I always did before. Yeah, I almost stopped today, trying to figure out just what it is I'm missing, can't seem to live without. I thought my heart hadn't let you go, it didn't love you this way. Yeah, I almost stopped today. You said to choose, it's you or the bottle. But I proved today what I'm willing to prove tomorrow. 'Cause I almost stopped today, but I finally figured out just what it is I'm missing, can't seem to live without. I thought my heart hadn't let you go, it didn't love you this way. Girl, I almost stopped today, but I didn't, baby. I almost stopped today. If it's okay, I'll come by tomorrow. I almost stopped today. I think I'm ready to come home now, 'cause I almost stopped today. Thank you. Yeah. One of my favorites that me and Mr. Webb were able to put together out there. So, hey, I told you, let me look in the chat real quick and see what's going on with you out there. Michael Stevens, you guys are just doing a fantastic job. See, I know. Gosh, I'm getting all sad reading all these good. I know, me too, Aunt Teresa. Me too. So, we got more to come. There's Bad Betty. I haven't said hi to Bad Betty. We're going to miss you too, Bad Betty. But we're going to sing happy birthday to Buzz. Buzz had a birthday yesterday, I believe, Bad Betty's other half. what did Brandy say? I don't think I've heard this song before. Oh, well, thank you. I don't think I've played it at JR. Just one of them sad, sappy ones. Well, Donna Davis, well, there she goes. Good night. I've loved your Monday night shows for a long time. Hope to see you soon. Good luck with your music and looking forward to your new songs coming. We'll miss friends on Monday nights. Well, I just want to do a little spoiler alert for you, Donna. Orpha mentions you in her goodbye post to me, all right? And she said how much she has loved that when you guys show up to my shows and go live. So I hope you and Larry will continue doing that because I know Orpha sure enjoys it. So that was one of them things that I was going to save till last, but I had to get that in for you. Hey, I told you my friend, Amy Jo. Amy was from Montgomery County at one time. Let me go back over here to my media assets and see how I did this. And I've skipped something here. I know what I got. Okay, we're going to go this direction. Here's a picture of my friend Amy. She's got a new single out, a song called I Can Be Your Bad Decision. And she was in the chat a while ago. So if you see Amy Jo out there, make sure and say hi to her. And I ran out of time to figure out how to get the audio to the song in the StreamYard. But if you go to Spotify, there is her Spotify page with the song. So I hope that it'll be on my Facebook page and probably my Instagram page. I hope you will share it, help me go track it down, share it with your friends. But it went live today, and I tell you what, she has done a fantastic job of singing on the song. She knocked it out of the park. Great production. So I'm excited to see where that song goes for her, and just glad to be a part of it. We've got a couple other things we're working on coming down the line that kind of excited for you guys to hear too. So Amy, good luck with the new single. And I was going to do something else. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to tell you where I'm going to be playing this week. And we talked about my friend Brandy Booze. Well, Brandy, Thursday night, I'll be down to see you and Mike down there at JR's Bar in Jasper. Hope you guys from DuBois County and Teresa, it's going to be warm. Hope you can make it up from Petersburg. I'll be down there Thursday night. And then Friday night, we will be in Westfield. I hope you can come out. This is my second time in this room. I hope you guys can come out and help me support my show at the Four Fingers Distillery in downtown Westfield. Early 7:30 show. So would love to see my friends and make some new friends there on Friday night. So that'll be a quick turnaround Thursday night, hit the road Friday afternoon and drive to the Four Finger Distillery in Westfield. Hope to see you all there. As I'm going through this, I already sang Still a Little Sugar, haven't I? Let's do another thing of thank yous. Can we do that? Let's do that.
Your show.
It's my show, she said. Well, that's right. It is my show. Thank you for that. Well, here's another group of comments I got last week. Kim, I don't know if I can pull it down. I can't see it. Here, let me pull it up over here. Is this it? I had to pull it up on my desktop. Kim and Haji, I did meet a lot of people on here. Thank you, Kim. Kim's up in Frankfurt. She's always checking in with us. Mindy Clayton Harrison said, thanks for putting so much energy into this show for so long. We'll miss it, but understand. Thank you for that, Mindy. I appreciate it. Becky Cummins, we miss the Monday night fun, but you need to do you for a little bit. Shake and bake. Thank you for all your time and have a great rest of the week. Becky, thank you for those kind words. Karen McGill from over in Rochdale says, I understand, but I will miss it. Miss me and all the people. Yes, I'm going to miss all the people too, Kara. Thanks for that. Gay said, boo. She wouldn't call me boo as a friend. She was booing. Boo. Boo. But I understand for sure. And then Mary was just like Uncle D. He wanted to hear nothing but old John Stevens songs. So we got that worked in. So anyway, guys, thank you for the nice comments. I appreciate that. And now... See what I mean? That was a slow song. I had it spaced out, but I already sang that one, so now I got to sing another slow song. It's kind of slow. It's not too bad. I think didn't I sing Brown's Wonder Saturday Night, Renee? I think I did.
Yeah,
So this song ended up being the title track on the Brown's Wonder album. I need to do it more often at my live shows, don't I?
You say that every time.
Well, I did, but I did this week, right?
It's a good one. It is a good one. You do.
All right, I got some affirmations in here, like, oh, it's not easy, baby. Hey, let's all go down to Brown's, wonder where there's water for your soul. Hey, what do you say? Let's bring our own forgiveness, the prayer we need to pray. Brown's wonders where I worship every Sunday that I can. I always do my best to shake a preacher's hand. I leave the parking lot with angels all around, but I hear the devil whisper when the sun starts going down. So hey, let's all go down to Brown's, wonder where there's water for you. So thanks, Mark. Hey, what do you say? Let's bring our own forgiveness and a prayer we need to pray. My grandpa always told me, learn to fear the Lord. There's power in the blood and His word cuts like a sword. Seek the Father's will, stand back and let Him lead. But desires and ambitions seem to get the best of me. So hey, let's all go down to Brown's, wonder where there's water for your soul. Hey, what do you say? Let's bring our own forgiveness, the prayer we need to pray. Hallelujah, just forgive us when we wander our own way. Hallelujah, let's pray for one another today. We learn to hide our sin in the corner of our mind, behind our biggest fears that come out from time to time. No one else can tell till they look us in the eye. When the windows to our soul show a well that's running dry. So hey, let's all go down to Brown's, wonder where there's water for your soul. Hey, what do you say? Let's bring our own forgiveness, the prayer we need to pray. And pray, and pray, and pray, and pray, and pray, and pray. Thank you. Hey, did you count them, Brene? Saturday night, we were going in. I said, it almost sounds like that Bill Withers song. And I know. She goes, you ought to do that one. But you never did answer the question. How many I praise, yeah.
I think it's about 6.
She thinks it's about 6. Okay. We'll go back and take. I'll bet it's more.
6.
Okay, you heard it. You want to bet?
Yes, it's 6.
Okay, I'll bet it's more than 6.
I say over if I'm betting.
All right. What are we betting?
What are we betting?
Coke? Shot of tequila?
Shot it.
Okay, you heard it here. Now, I don't know when I'll come back to be able to verify this. Maybe I'll just make a post that Brene lost or I lost. We'll find out. I think it's more than 6, but we'll see. But she was pretty sure of it, which kind of makes me nervous. I'll probably end up losing. Hey, it's time. It's time after this next song. Well, it's time right now to check the chat, is what my notes say. And then we're going to get our check-ins going. And let me go all the way to the bottom. You guys are doing a great job. Tim Davis, good to see you, my friend. And looking for some newbies I haven't said. There's one right there down in Ocala, Florida. Mr. Bob Bain. Are we going to see you this summer at the Studers party, Bob? I hope so. You and Miss Deb, that'll be great. What, Brene? Oh, I thought she was like giving me a hard time. 6. I'm collecting. Love this song. Well, thank you, Brene. I appreciate that. Larry Davis, it's going to be overtime tonight. It says, though, we're only 49 minutes in. I've been rambling tonight. Going fast, aren't I? So we're going to get through things pretty quick. We're going to do the Heavenly Opry for you all right now.
Yes.
What's this? Yes?
Yes.
That was a. Thank you, Joe Westling. Joe Westling just sent me a virtual tip. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So, for those of you that don't know the story, what did I pull up there? I honestly only knew one of your songs before watching this Monday night show. Well, Becky, you're one of those ones that I don't think that I've ever met you before. So it's so good that good to see you out there, and I'm glad you become a regular with us also on Monday night. So hopefully Becky will be able to come out to one of our live shows because we haven't had a chance to meet at a show yet. So I hope to see you real soon. Hope to see you real soon. But this is a song I told you, and I'll tell the story just in case there's somebody out there who's never heard it. But my mom has been my biggest fan for years. Even when I was playing for your mom and dad, Pam Richardson, Sheriff, and Tough Big T's in the house, and they'd come to my shows, my mom was one of my bigger fans. And when I moved to Nashville, she started sending me song ideas and said, you need to write this. And she would send those beautiful song ideas, Sally, like, the southern Indiana hills are full of daffodils blowing in the wind. Now you do the rest. They're beautiful Hallmark cards, but Mom, I can't write a song about that. And she got one on me in 2020. I was up in Lafayette at the time, and she had, is the day that Charlie Daniels had passed away. And she goes, I got a song idea you need to write. Well, Sheriff, thank you. And Tony, Sheriff just hit the virtual tip jar too. Sometimes they show up here on certain apps. Not all apps do, but thank you guys out there. I appreciate that. But my mom sent me this song I did when Charlie Daniels passed away. She goes, now you got your pencil ready? You got to write this down. I said, okay, Mom, I'm ready. And she goes, no, this is a big one. I said, okay. She goes, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Charlie. Now you do the rest. Well, I knew what she meant. I knew what she meant. She meant Charlie Daniels was getting welcome into heaven, right? But how do I get from the starting point to there? You know, you just can't say, here comes Charlie. So you have to have some kind of story. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe some guy's driving down the back county road and hits a chuck hole in his radio dial, bounces to their Heavenly Opry radio station. I mean, you got satellite radio. You got Willie Nelson on the Road Again radio and Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. Why not the Heavenly Opry? I thought, well, that's kind of cool. Then I thought, well, that's kind of cheesy. And then I thought, well, what if there was a head-on collision and somebody wakes up at the Grand Ole Opry in heaven? The Heavenly Opry, and that's the direction that I went. Now, I would have never written this song. Now, if you listen to it, there's nothing in the song about, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Charlie. But I would have never written the song if she didn't say, I've got a song idea, and I want to write this song. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Charlie. So that's how it started. This is where it wound up. One arm on the steering wheel, one finger on the radio. Punching that dial, trying to find my little solid country gold. Missing ruts and dodging chuckles, drifting down this county back road. Man, I feel so lost. All I want to hear is a good George song. I don't care if it's Jones or Strait. All this new hip hop, it's worse than pop. I need some old school yesterday. What's that coming round again? 'Cause old man Tucker drinking again. Then there was a huge crash and a bright flash, and the very next thing I know, I was sitting at the Grand Ole Opry next to my grandpa, right there on the very front row. We saw little Jimmy Dickens, Miss Minnie Pearl, Boy Acuff, and Bill Monroe. We sang along to the Wabash Cannonball, and on the banks of the Ohio, we were soaking up the sound of the Carter sisters. Had a chill running up my spine. Turned to see the smile on my grandpa's face, and it was twice the size of mine. Oh, it was better than a real dream. We were taken in the Heavenly Opry. Heaven things aren't quite the same as the way they are down here. Grandpa looked a whole lot younger as his old guitar appeared. He started picking with me like he used to show me, and I was a kid and I still believed I could be a country star. After 2 more acts and 3 more songs, it was intermission time. Porter Wagner thanked WSM and gave a shout out to Martha White. And then the lights went down. No one made a sound. Then there was a huge crash and a bright flash as the cymbals and drums kicked in, and there stood Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash together like 2 lost friends. They sang through suede shoes and love me tender, don't take your guns to town. Folsom Prison and Jailhouse Rock and Sunday morning coming down. It was a combination of a gospel gathering and a rock and roll Saturday night. Yeah, my favorite part was the encore when old Hank sang I Saw the Light. It was better than a real dream. We were taken in the Ebony Opry. And Grandpa's guitar began to fade as a bright white light covered up his face. Then there was a huge flash and some loud claps as I opened my eyes to see. And there stood young Doc Johnson, my girl Jenny, and a couple of EMTs. I had a knot on my head, a cut on my chin, a little road rash, but I was fine. I saw old man Tucker busting a smile, but it was twice the size of mine. I told him all the story about seeing Grandpa playing his old guitar, right along with the bands at the Opry, some of our favorite stars. It was better than a real dream. We were taken in the Ebony Opry. Man, I wish you all could have been with me. We were taken in the Ebony Opry. Yes, we were. Thank you. Thanks, Mom, for not giving up. You know what she said too, don't you, Tony? She said that when I told her that, I said, your name looks really good, because I wrote her down as a co-writer. She goes, we got to get busy and write another one. And I said, we do. And she goes, yep, I don't want to be known as a one-hit wonder. So she sent me what was the idea she sent me the other day? Maybe you guys can help me. What was it? Love Gone Bad.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
that's a good one.
I just gave it out to the whole world, Mom. Sorry about that. I just shared it with everybody. So you guys, Love Gone Bad, y'all do the rest. Y'all do the rest. But she still sent me song ideas. So that one's written down. We'll see what happens with it. Hey, Julie, you know what I forgot to do? And by the way, Heike, I saw that virtual tip come in during that song. Thank you so much for that. Let me go back here to the banners. I was going to say thank you to all the people that checked in last week. And we had a couple international check-ins. My friend Betty, it's like Corpus Christi, Corpus Asio said hi, and she's in the Philippines. Good morning, watching from the Philippines. There's 12 hours difference. Now, is Australia the same way? I'm not sure. They're kind of in that neck of the woods, but they might be not quite 12. But anyway, my friend from Live Music said, good day from Mars, down under in Australia. So we had some international checker-inners out there. So make sure, if you haven't done it already, let me know where you're watching from, whether you're watching from out of the country. Even if you're watching on the replay, we appreciate you doing that. So, Julie, when I start the next song, let me do the out-of-state checker-inners real quick. Last week, Jerry Tony said, hey, John Boy, watching from Cleveland, Ohio. Sandra Studer said, sitting in the recliner, cuddled up with Radar. I love Radar. It's a cute little dog. Checking in from Ocala National Forest down in Florida, and she put her hashtag made it through Monday. Thank you, Sandra. Brenda Blakey said, the salt gal here in flooded Saltville, Virginia. Got some rain and weather out there last week. We got cold and snow. They got rain, I guess. Orpha Wyatt was watching from South Haven, Michigan. So we're going to get ready to sing happy birthday to Orpha. And Julie, if you would like to, after I get done with singing happy birthday, well, let me do it like this. Let's run the check-ins when I sing Coke in Tennessee. How about that? Is that what?
I already
What do you-
rang them.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, well, I hope you saw your check-ins. Thank you for doing that. That's done. All right. Well, let's go sing happy birthday then. If you can pull up on the banners, I'll pull up the media asset here for the birthdays. And happy birthday to Buzz Boom, and Orpha Wine out there. Now, when I get done, somebody else, see, I got messages coming in on my text. I got messages coming in the chat, and Julie's saying you're doing it wrong. So, it's busy up here. It's busy up here. So, if I missed you on a virtual tip out there, I apologize, but too much going on in this little head of mine to keep track of all this. But I will make sure and thank you this week. But let's sing happy birthday to Buzz and Orpha out there. And then, oh, this is the hard one. I got to read Orpha's goodbye letter. Orpha's goodbye letter. Her final comment might make you all cry out there. Made me cry. Made me cry. Anyway, let's sing happy birthday to Buzz and Orpha. Y'all ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Buzz and Orpha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Buzz and Orpha. Isn't it fitting that it was Orpha's birthday today on the very last John Stevens Made It Through Monday? All right, now I'm going to try to read this. This is such a sweet. She sent me this in my messenger. I don't know, maybe the night of or the next day, real soon. And I kind of glanced at it, but I didn't really read it till today.
And you need the tissues?
I need tissues. So, Orpha, I love you. Everybody say happy birthday to Buzz. No, I need a mop. Tissues aren't going to work. But everybody say happy birthday to Buzz. Happy birthday to Orpha out there. Orpha has been with us forever. I don't know. She can tell you when she found us. I'd have to go back and look. But she is such a faithful listener. She checks in all the time. And she's the sweetest. She even mailed me money one time. She, bless her heart. So she did it the old-fashioned way. She did the old-fashioned snail mail. So, Orpha, thank you for your support all these years. I didn't get permission. I just told you I'm going to do it tonight. So, I'm sorry if this was just supposed to be between us, but I don't think it was. So, check this out. So, from Orpha, it says, John, you will never know how much I've enjoyed your Monday night shows. I wish you all the luck in the world and will follow you on Facebook. Donna is so good about taping your shows, about going live on Facebook whenever she's there. I've enjoyed the chats with the highs to everyone and love them all. You have a great following of good people. Yes, we do, Orpha. And you will not believe this, but my birthday is Monday the 24th. I will be 93 years old.
Wow.
I went to school with Jacqueline, Brene and Brenda's mother. You gotta stop it. And I'm the only girl left in our class since she passed away. I know it. She was a sweet lady. My daughter and her husband are taking me to Florida for my birthday. We leave this Friday. I will get you from there, I am hoping. Thank you again. I love you and all your helpers. God bless.
It's very sweet.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Way to go, Orpha. Got everybody crying in the daggone Davisdale kitchen now. Yeah. I knew Brenda and Brene would appreciate that. But Orpha, thank you so much for your support and the kind words. And everybody loves Orpha. Everybody say hi to Orpha. I don't care if we got 700 comments. Everybody say, we love you, Orpha. She is awesome. So Let me look over here. Man, I am so far behind on you. I apologize. You got that was beautiful, wasn't it, Peg? Oh my goodness. There's my friend Cindy Adamson. That's Dennis Morgan, but there's Cindy. Isn't that sweet, Cindy? Yeah, you all say hi to Orpha. Dennis goes, Orpha always says hi to me and calls me Uncle D. Isn't that sweet, Uncle D? Well, that's right on cue. That's right on cue. And Orpha is right. We have some special people, and what is so cool is there's so many of you who have never met. Now, what's been really cool is some of you have met, and they say, oh, because you see somebody's profile pic, but you don't really know them. But so many people have come to my shows, and that's one of the reasons I enjoyed doing this. We're building our audience and getting more people to come to our shows, but it's kind of run its course. We've done this for 5 years, so we'll see what's next. Take a little break. We'll probably come back in some form or fashion before it's all said and done. But anyway, that was beautiful. You all say hi to Orpha, and you all stay in touch with each other. All right. I am just so glad that I was able to help connect some of the dots with my crazy music. Thank you guys for watching me through all my mistakes, all my broken voices, all my Julie's text blowing up. John, you skipped 3 songs. Well, I don't know. That's what I thought I was doing. But you guys are so patient with me. I do appreciate you. And I am going to miss you all too. So, but now it's got to go on to something else. We got 2 more songs to go. We got 3 more songs. Uncle D, I wrote this song. Uncle D had got to messing into whack cocaine a little bit and had to go to rehab. And he stayed with me for a week before he went in there. We had a good week. Stan goes, don't let him do none of that white stuff. We didn't, but we did a lot of everything else. We had fun. Yeah. But anyway, I was headed to Nashville, dropped Uncle D off at the rehab facility there in Indianapolis, and he was walking in with his suitcase packed for 30 days and looked like a kindergartner going first grade for the first year. You know what I mean? It was just going to Perry Worth. But anyway, he got all straightened out. But I was headed to Nashville, was at Louisville, just going up over the bridge over the Ohio River, and this song I did just landed in my head. So I'm grabbing over in my notes and got a legal pad, and I start scratching things down and get to Nashville and talking with Stan. He goes, how'd Uncle D do? And I said, I got into rehab, and I said, he's in there. And I said, he looked pretty pitiful going in. He's kind of shaking his head. And I said, but I got a great song idea. He goes, what is it? I said, I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. Now, see, Pam, here's another one of those stories. I never...
Yes.
This song just happened. I never...
You didn't even have to try.
I didn't even have to try. I had been to Texas, but not in a church holding hands with a girl. In Texas. Anyway, we made these characters come to life in this song. And it's called Coke in Tennessee. Just for you, Uncle D. We love you, buddy. Thanks for inspiring this one. My new friends, you know Bill W. Helped me turn my life around. They picked me up from right by. One more time, I guess I've been down. There's a woman I've been lying to, who was starting to believe in me. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. Well, they said I'd have to stay out of the bars, away from friends I used to know. You know the drill. All the ones that had that whiskey on their breath, white powder up the nose. An old buddy flew in out of Texas with a pocket full of candy, 10 to me for free. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. I'd still be sitting in that little church, holding hands right next to her, singing Rock of Ages cleft for me. But this 3-day bench has left me broken. My ATM, it's a flashing note. Slipped again and I set those demons free. I got one last line to get me by. Well, I can find some more white, just what I need. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. Well, I'm 30 miles from Nashville in a Motel 6 with bloodstains on my shirt. I'm still flying high, but down inside I'm wondering, is there someone else I've hurt? There's a Bible on the dresser, but I'm too ashamed and way too stoned to read or believe. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. I'd still be sitting in that little church, holding hands right next to her, singing Rock of Ages cleft for me. But this 3-day bench has left me broke, and my ATM, it's a flashing note. Slipped again and I set those demons free. I'm down to a pint of Jack and a paper sack. My whole world keeps closing in on me. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. I could be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. Back in Tennessee, in Tennessee. Uncle D, thanks for living that one for us, brother. Appreciate that. Love you too, Uncle D. We are so glad to have you with us. So good to hear the good news about your foot also. That is great. Well, I knew there was 2 or 3 people sent me messages and things. I couldn't get away without singing This Little Town. We knew that. So we got 2 more songs to go. Thank you guys for hanging there with us. Here's a little song that I wrote that a lot of the things, the character in this song happened to me. But I wasn't the character in the song because this guy never moved away from town. He was born in this little town, grew up in this little town, went to school in this town, lived life in this little town, made mistakes there, but probably ended up getting buried in the same little town. So a lot of people do that. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. But a lot of the life lived in this song was all me. This little town. There's a few grade school friends still around. Miles of memories I still travel down. I'm out cruising round this little town. This little town. I learned to drive, and once I almost drowned, until Billy Ward one last time went diving down, and he pulled me out of a pond. This little town, when I was 17, I was captain of my high school football team. In this little town, on graduation day, all my friends rolled out to chase their dreams and make their way. Well, I knew deep down I'd always hang around this little town. This little town. I said I do to the prettiest girl around, but I broke her heart and watched our love go south. Last day I ever saw her was at the old courthouse. This little town. I've bought my shares of beers and too many rounds. Watched my pride and money all run out. I lost them both somehow, right here in this little town. In this little town, I spent a night in jail for driving drunk and running wild and raising hell. In this little town, I had to admit I was wrong. I learned that falling on your knees is what makes you strong. Couldn't figure it out till I asked God to show me how. In this little town, this little town. Every Sunday you can find me now on an inside view, 3 or 4 rows down. I'm always singing real loud, right here in this little town. This little town. Someday they'll bury me here in the ground. Friends and family will come from miles around. Watch them lay me down, right here in this little town. In this little town, I guess God had a plan for me. I wonder why it took so long for me to see. In this little town, I put up a fight. Oh, I wasted so many years, but I finally got it right. Turned my life around, my soul went from lost to found. In this little town. This little town. There's a few grade school friends still around. Miles of memories I still travel down. You know, it's sure been a lot of places right here in this little town. This little town. Thank you, thank you. Marianne Davis, thank you. I appreciate that. Good to see you, my friend. Marianne Davis was with me at the very beginning when we started doing these live streams. So I haven't seen you for a while. Thanks for popping in tonight. Hey, guess what? One more song, and then I'm going to turn the studio audience loose. They can chit chat. They've been sitting on their hands or socks in their mouth.
No, they haven't.
They haven't. Well, they've been doing pretty good. I only got distracted once or twice. Oh, well, we can, you know what? We'll just go ahead and work it in, Pam.
Okay.
Since this will be our live show, Pam sent me a message that Uncle D's wife's, Debbie's birthday is this coming Friday. So I know there's all kinds of birthdays out there. Let's just sing happy birthday to Debbie. Real quick, Debbie. Glad you're out there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Uncle D's better have. I got to play when he wrote a song for her when he proposed at Parky's in Lebanon. See, that's not a very good song. Happy birthday, Debbie, to you. I don't know if you, Pam, were you there that night?
I wasn't.
Yeah, he proposed to her. He goes, just play something pretty. So I'm doing like this little instrumental thing. And he'd written this poem and it was knockout. Uncle D pulled, yeah, he's still, Uncle D, send that to me. So if I'd have known, I'd have pulled it up because I can put it on the live stream. But yeah, I like that. Jamie Johnson would sound good singing This Little Town. Uncle D, I think you've probably done it before. If you still got that sentence, the sheriff never knew that you proposed to Debbie with a musical recitation. It was beautiful. How could she say no? How could she say no? I mean, how could she say no to Uncle D anyway? But that was beautiful. He goes, just play something pretty, and I did, and he paced it perfectly. It was almost as magical as Brian Mills going down on one knee proposing to Miss Karen. To one of John Stevens' shows. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to stick around in the chat. I'm going to let these guys start talking because they've been so good. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. And do you know how hard it is to sit with your friends and not talk? They've done a great job out there. So you guys talk away. We're going to wrap it up with YOLO out there. I love you all. Thank you for making these last 4 years, damn near 5, wonderful for me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understandings at my screw ups. And thank you for your encouragement. And look forward to seeing you all down the road somewhere. But let's get out of here with a little YOLO. Well, it's Saturday night and the sun's gone dark. Been working all week. Now it's time to play hard. OMG, there's BYOB everywhere. Radio's rocking, Skinner and Hank. I'm watching pole dance moves on drop tailgates. It's getting out of control, but I don't care. Everybody scream YOLO. We only live once. Life is too short not to ever have fun. Turn that music up, I wanna hear it. Bring it in my hair. Go Sarah, go. Everybody scream YOLO. Let's party and dance. Let the good times roll while we still got the chance. Gonna YOLO till we GTFO out of here. Don't you know that the boys are betting money on their favorite teams, and the girls are looking pretty, touching up the table lane. Ain't no clocks, no rules, nobody's keeping score. Our buddy Brian's pouring Fireball in little red cups. Christy's chugged hers down and it's about to come up. She ain't no quitter as she hollers, pour me one more. Everybody scream YOLO. You only live once. Life is too short not to ever have fun. Turn that music up, I wanna hear it. Bring it in my ear. Get after it, Bob. Everybody scream YOLO. Let's party and dance. Let the good times roll while we still got the chance. Gonna YOLO till we GTFO out of here. That's the one I saw, Julie. We're gonna YOLO till we GTFO out of here. Sing it with me, Becky. Everybody scream YOLO. That's awesome. That's awesome. Look what. Thank you guys so much. Time to kick up your heels and shake your booties. Our booties. That Orpha at 93, she's still getting the crowd going out there. Orpha, we love you. Brene and Brenda, thanks again. Brene, thanks for filling in as the co-producer on some of those nights and short notice. Thank you for helping out. Thank you, Brenda, for giving up your couch, going to the sports studio, and let me come to the Davisdale kitchen all this time. And thank all you guys, Julie, and thank you, of course, for doing what you did in your sport. And thank all of you for coming each and every Monday night. We'll see you down the road. Don't be strangers. Hit me up with a message. Come say hi to one of my shows. Don't forget, Thursday in Jasper, Friday night, be in Westfield at Four Finger Distillery. Fun place. So hope to see you down the road. You know what time it is now, don't you? Turn out the lights. Party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out the lights. The party's over. We'll see you down the road and we'll do it all again. Say goodnight, John boy. I know you guys will. Trust me, I know you will. I want you guys. You don't have to be quiet anymore. But yeah. But I'm gonna hang out here just a little bit. See, it's hard for me. It's hard to stay quiet.
That's the longest Pam's ever been quiet.
I'm gonna Tony goes, that's the longest Pam has ever been quiet. He didn't just tell me, he told everybody, so I might let anything
They
out.
all haven't been quiet. They've been whispering.
I know. Only a couple of times did I get distracted. It did a good job. Good night, Tina. Good to see you out there. Tina, are you and Mark back, or are you down in Florida? Nashville, you guys back in Indiana? Miss y'all. Good night, Mary. Michael Stevens, thank you for another great show. Have a great week. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys soon. Bob Cruz, you are welcome. So good to see you. You know, I drive by your place every Thursday. I always say, if I wasn't racing the clock, I'd stop by and bang on your door and say hi. But I know where you live. I'll do that. I'll get out early one of these days, Bob. And maybe I'll see you sitting out on the porch and say hi to you. Bob's on the way to my shows out there. See what I mean? They're talking now. You can't hardly hear me, can you? Bad Betty, good to see you out there. Just want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Sarah, I wish you were up there dancing with me. Thank you so much, girl. I'm glad we got YOLO worked in for you. Becky Pettit, good to see you. Thanks, Larry Davis. Don't forget, Orpha wants to see you and Donna to keep them live streams going. She loves that, so thank you for doing that. All right, I'm going to go. Patricia Yates, good night. Thank you for watching down in Seymour. I know. Cindy goes, I hate to say good night. I know. Thank you, Cindy. Hopefully we'll be able to, when you get back to the Greencastle, I'll be in the area and you come catch a show one of these days. Good night, Patricia. Good night, Glenda. Good to see you out there. Uncle Dean, love you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Well, boy, I tell you what, we should do like an uncensored show. We'd have to charge for that, Uncle D. We'd have to charge. Uncle D and I got some pretty good stories together. But hide the children. Hide the children. Well, guys, thank you so much. Good night there, Mindy. Hey, I saw a picture of you and Alfie from Friday night. Well, I won't. It was a good one. It was a good one. You guys look cozy. Good night, Kelly. Good to see you. Hey, we're going to have to get out to old Billy O'Neill's. It's about time to do another show there one of these days. That'd be fun. Well, guys, thank you so much. Y'all have a great Monday. Thanks for sticking around extra with me tonight. I'm going to give these guys back their kitchen. So we'll see you down the road. Good night. Julie, thank you again. Appreciate you.